file on your computer called hosts, which as a developer can be useful from time to time. The way it works is it's a list of IP addresses and potential domain names that you want to map. So you can create domain names and have them point to different IP addresses, including the local host address. So I have a file here, index.html, just at the root of my web server. If I load it in the browser, this is what I see. I'm on localhost. Here's the file. Now I'm going to quit this. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go into my terminal, and I want to edit this file. So if you're on Mac, this is the location of the file. If you're on Windows, here's the location of the file. Now I'm going to just ls. You can see there's a lot of stuff in this directory. If I just look at the things that start with H, there it is. There's the hosts file. Now you have to have permissions, the admin permissions to edit this file. I'm going to, on Mac, do sudo, and then I'm going to use the program Nano to edit this file. It's just a sort of a terminal editor if you haven't used it before. And hosts is the name of the file that I'm going to edit. Here we are. And I used sudo a couple of minutes ago, so the password is still being saved. This is what the file looks like. It's the host database. So I've got this address. If this is what's entered in the browser, this is my current IP address for my computer on my network. You can tell it's a local address on your network because it starts with 192.168. This is the start of local addresses on your own Wi-Fi network. So this is my computer, and if I enter this, it's going to map to localhost, the 127.0.0.1. If I type in the word localhost, it's going to map to this. If I was to come here and say, I want to add to the end of this Bubba, now Bubba will map to this address. So if I type Bubba in the browser, this is where it's going to take me. If I want to add something new, so let's say 192.168.2.16 and example.com or www.example.com. So those addresses, if I type either of these two addresses, this is what it's going to map to. And then it will also map this to localhost. So these two will take me to localhost, the 127.0.0.1, as will Bubba. So any of those, 192.168.2.16 or Bubba or example.com, those will all lead me to my localhost address. Okay, so I want to save this. Down here at the bottom, there's the commands. So this is Control-X is exit. And it's going to prompt me, hey, do you want to save? Yes, I do. So Y, file name to write. So this is the file that I'm editing. I want to overwrite it, hosts. Hit enter. There we go. That's done. Now back in the browser, I'm going to just launch the live preview so that it brings up the browser for me. Now I'm going to go to localhost. Takes me to this file. That's to be expected. That's where we're editing things. 127.0.0.1 takes me to the same file. If I type in Bubba. Oh, no, that one didn't work. So I've got to refresh my cache for that one to work. Let's take a look at example.com. Sometimes you will have to clear your cache. Okay, so this one worked. Sometimes you have to clear your cache out for the entries to all come in. But there's example.com, localhost. This is the actual file address. So let's try www.example.com. Yes, and that one's working as well. So that is the host file. Here's where you can find it, and it's a basic text file that you can edit. You'll have to do it from the command line. On Windows, if you open it with admin permissions, then you'll be able to edit the file. But just that text file, so you can come up with domain names and then use those to test your files. All right, hope you found that useful. As always, thanks for watching.